So my camera is actually overheating, and it's not going to last too much longer, and I'm running out of space, so I have to make this short. So I'm going to show you one combo, and then we'll be calling it. Okay, so there's one last combo I want to show you. My camera is actually overheating, and it's shut off already, so I may not be able to get this, but hopefully we'll have enough time to get this again. With our right hand, we're going to do, in the front grip, we're going to do a wrist roll, we're going to pull it back, wrist roll, and we're going to pull it to the front, wrist roll, and we're going to grab it. It's basically the figure 8 wrist roll that we've been working on right here. Right? So we're going to start it again here. Front grip, wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll, grab. And we're going to rip, rip. We're going to rip it twice. On the third rip, we're going to rip it right into a wrist roll here. We're going to pull it back, wrist roll, and wrist roll. So rip, rip, wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll, rip, rip, wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll, rip, rip, wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll. We're basically doing front to front, forward wrist rolls with both of our hands. It gives us a lot of movement, a lot of advantage. 1, 2, 3, rip, rip. 1, 2, 3. Now here's one more thing. You can adjust the rips. For instance, you don't have to do a rip here. You can move your hand while you're doing a rip. Like this. Boom. We can go to the sides with rips. We can do anti-rips. I'll get more into that into more detail later, but for now what I want you to do is start working your rips and see if you can move your hands while you're doing the rips. See if you can start adjusting it. And you'll realize you'll change the way that the rips even look simply by moving your hand. So wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll, rip, rip, wrist roll, wrist roll, wrist roll, rip, rip. Work on that combo. It's pretty awesome and it's really good for your wrist roll.